What if I told you that the world's most advanced fighter jet is no longer the F-22 or the F-35? The future has a name, and it's called the F-47, an aircraft designed to dominate the skies, destroy before being detected, and forever change the concept of aerial warfare. In this video, I'll tell you all about this technological beast, its capabilities, speed, armament, secret history, and global impact. Imagine a fighter jet that not only flies at hypersonic speeds, but also incorporates advanced artificial intelligence. The F-47 will not just be an aircraft, but an autonomous combat system capable of making split-second decisions. This means less human error and greater effectiveness on the battlefield. Stay until the end, because what you see will blow your mind.
I'm Mark, and right now, at 85,000 feet above the Pacific, an F-47 is tracking 147 Chinese and Russian military targets simultaneously. In 35 seconds, it could eliminate them all. Not 35 minutes, 35 seconds.
March 2025, classified Pacific location. The most ambitious combat simulation ever conducted. China launches 50 J-20 fighters. Russia deploys 30 Su-57s. Total enemy force, 85th generation fighters, plus 200 cruise missiles. The F-47's response, target acquisition, 0.03 seconds. Engagement calculation, 0.7 seconds. Complete neutralization, 34.3 seconds, using directed energy weapons and hypersonic missiles. At Mach 5.2, that's 3,800 miles per hour, the F-47 operates beyond human comprehension. While China's J-20 masses at Mach 2, the F-47 has already engaged and vanished before enemy radar registers its presence. 2018 Pentagon war game revealed the nightmare. By 2027, China's J-20 fleet would outnumber American fifth-generation fighters 3-1. Russia's hypersonic missiles could strike carriers before defenses react. The F-35's 1,200 miles per hour can't compete with China's DF-17 at Mach 10. F-22 stealth becomes useless against quantum radar. General Mark Wells allegedly said, "We need something that doesn't just win dogfights. We need something that prevents them from taking off." Pentagon's black budget, $67 billion allocated. The mandate, create one aircraft that could establish dominance over the entire Pacific. Counter China's 2,000 aircraft force. Neutralize Russia's S-500 systems. Do it autonomously. China produces one J-20 every 4 days. Russia announced sixth-generation development. The window was closing. Investment 6.8 max is 8.45621. Altitude 95,000 feet service ceiling. Chinese missiles knacks at 65,000 feet. Russian S-500 claims 80,000 but never demonstrated. The F-47 flies above them all. Range 2,750 nautical mile combat radius from Alaska, strike Beijing and return without refueling. One aerial refueling enables 72-hour continuous patrol. Primary weapon, 300 kilohertz laser. Range 400 miles. Destroys incoming missiles at 400 miles. Disables satellites at 1,200 miles. Burns through canopies instantly. No ammunition limit. Just continuous destruction at light speed. Secondary, 24 hypersonic missiles traveling Mach 6. Tertiary, 500 AI-controlled microdrones. Each drone costs $5,000. A carrier group costs $50 billion. The math is devastating. The quantum radar detects stealth aircraft at 1,000 miles, tracks 500 targets simultaneously. The AI has never lost a simulated dogfight. 15,000 engagements, 0 losses. 6 breakthrough systems make the F-47 unstoppable. First, adaptive engines morphing between turbofan, ramjet, and scramjet in 0.8 seconds. Power, 45,000 pounds thrust, double the F-22. Second, quantum computer processing 10 quadrillion calculations per second. Predicts enemy actions 15 minutes ahead, using satellite data, radar emissions, even social media. Third, metamaterial skin with 127 million elements bending electromagnetic waves. Radar sees empty sky. Cameras see transparent air. Thermal sensors detect nothing. Fourth, neural interface. Pilots think intentions. The plane responds in 0.001 seconds versus 0.25 for traditional controls. Against Chinese J-20Cs, that's victory versus vaporization.
Fifth, the laser burns through 2 inches of steel in 0.3 seconds. Chinese fighter canopy, instantaneous. Sixth, swarm integration, controlling 500 drones simultaneously, overwhelming any defense system. April 2025 demonstration. China and Russia launch coordinated mock attack. 80 fighters, 30 bombers, 200 missiles. The Defender, 1 F-47. 0035. F-47's quantum radar identifies all 200 missiles. Deploys drone swarm. 0037. 500 micro-drones, destroy all missiles. 0 reach targets. 0137. Accelerates to Mach 5.2, climbs to 78,000 feet. Chinese and Russian fighters can't follow. 0145. Laser activates. 300 kHz focused into 4-inch beam. Lead J-28 at 187 miles, destroyed in 0.4 seconds. 0200 to 0230. Systematic elimination. 50 enemy fighters disabled. 0 casualties, demonstrating capability, not lethality. 0245. Russian bombers retreat. F-47 covers 200 miles in 2 minutes at Mach 5.8. EMP disables all electronics. 0330. Drone swarm surrounds Chinese destroyer. All systems fail. Ship dead in water. 500. 127 missiles launch at F-47 simultaneously. Result: 127 missiles, 0 hits.
Total time, 5 minutes, 35 seconds. Forces neutralized, 80 aircraft, 30 bombers, 200 missiles, 12 vessels. F-47 damage, 0. Chinese admirals leaked assessment, we have no counter. Decades of development irrelevant. Russian general. If one can do this, what can 50? China's response reveals everything. Military budget increased 40%. 6,000 engineers we assigned to counter stealth. $500 million bounty for F-47 data. Built 3 new radar installations facing Alaska. Accelerated 6th generation program by 5 years. But they're chasing version 2.0 while America tests 3.0. We're not years ahead. We're generations ahead. Russia's approach, asymmetric desperation. Can't match F-47, so doubled nuclear production. Putin's private comment, make it too dangerous to use. Now the strategy works. The F-47 operates above, beyond, and around every countermeasure they devise. Combat effectiveness. Kill ratio, 1470. 1 F-47 equals 15 conventional fighters. 12 F-47s defeat China's entire Eastern Theater Command, 600-plus aircraft, in 4 hours. Taiwan scenario transformed. China assumed air superiority in 72 hours. With 20 F-47s in Japan, they can't achieve it ever. NATO eastern flank secured. 1 squadron in Poland neutralizes Russia's entire western military district. Cree-47. Quantity mattered. China's 2,000 fighters meant something. Post F-47. 50 F-47s defeat 2,000 conventional fighters. The message every flight sends. Your armies are obsolete. Your defenses worthless. Your ambitions fantasy. The Nevada facility produces 1 F-47 every 10 days. By 2027, 50 operational. By 2030, 200. Cost, $487 million per unit, but 1 F-47 replaces 4 F-35s, $400 million. 3 F-22s, $450 million. Entire electronic warfare squadron, $500 million. It's not expensive. It's a bargain for absolute dominance. 5 F-47s are already operational in Alaska, flying missions we'll never hear about, testing weapons we can't imagine. Confirmed upgrades. 2027,
500 kilohertz laser.
2028, Mach 7 capability. Space operations. The 7th generation fighter, already in design. Codename, Project Babylon. Rumored, Mach 10, antimatter power. If F-47 made warfare obsolete, Project Babylon makes conflict impossible. Conclusion. The F-47 isn't coming. It's here. Flying, watching, waiting.
This isn't about having the best fighter. It's about having a weapon so advanced that nobody dares challenge it. One aircraft that controls 10,000 square miles, destroys satellites, strikes globally in 30 minutes, remains invisible throughout.
The question isn't whether the F-47 can destroy China and Russia in 35 seconds. It's whether they'll ever risk finding out. Take a moment, and don't forget to subscribe and like. What terrifies them most? This might be intentional disinformation, or it might be real. They have to assume it's real. They have to spend trillions countering something that might not exist, or might be far more powerful than we're revealing. Remember, by the time you see the F-47, it's already won. By the time enemies detect it, they're already defeated. The future of warfare isn't tomorrow. It's happening right now, 95,000 feet above us. Invisible, invincible, inevitable. The F-47 doesn't just destroy China and Russia in 35 seconds. It destroys their entire conception of what's possible. And that's the ultimate weapon.